never see the sun again. No one escapes Sidna mine. No one.
Welcome from the most notorious prison in all of Skyrim. Jail! Blast it! I guess if I do not find a way out of here, I'll have to serve my time.
All right.
This must be the warden.
Front. You're in Sidna mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep.
Okay.
There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up silver bars.
Throwing up silver. I don't understand how that works at all. I'm a little deaf in this ear, perhaps. Throwing up silver bars.
Don't get smart with me. I'm in charge. You keep it up, I'll have your toes cut off.
My toes cut off.
Open her up.
Well, that seems
Now
a bit
you,
drastic.
Get down there.
Okay. Toes. Oh. Let's go. Home sweet home, I guess. So here's the funny thing. Where is everybody mining? I'm looking for Skjarn. And it looks like I cannot get through this door at all. I can't even find a lockpick and pick it. And I wonder if Skjarn is on the other side. Right, I've got two objectives. I have to find the King in Rags, kill him in the Forsworn Rebellion, and I have to find Skjarn, my friend, who I think might be down here, but might not be. Okay. Grisvar the Unlucky. You seem to have something on your back. Something near your back. Grisvar.
Decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Forsworn.
Oh, what'd you do?
First time, thieving.
Thieving, yeah.
Second time, thieving.
Oh, thieving.
Third time, thieving.
Oh,
It kind of keeps going like that.
You're kind of not in here for being unlucky, are you? You're in here for thieving.
First it was 6 months. Then a year. Then 2 years. Now I'm in for life.
Oh, that's horrible. Yes. Well, I guess I take a pickaxe, yeah? Who are you? Actually, do I care?
I was sent here because someone said I was a Forsworn.
Oh, I see. So what are you in for? I already know that. How long have you been in here?
Couple of years. I wasn't a Forsworn when I came, but I joined up when I got in. Easier that way.
Oh, no. Okay.
Farewell.
So people are kind of here. I'll take another one. Because they're Forsworn as well as because they're thieves. But then they join the Forsworn once they get in here. I guess because Madanach. Hello.
Don't reach for a shiv around me or we'll both regret it.
Oh god, you do have a shiv, don't you? So did I have to get one of those. What are you in for?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. How long have you been here? Oh, okay. Understandable. Skjarn. So if you'll remember last episode, Mortis left Markarth after all the hubbub about Elatrice dying and came here in part because Skjarn wasn't able to follow him out of the city. And so we think Skjarn might be down here somewhere, presumably mining something. Because we didn't find a dead body anywhere, and like, you know, as I was being led through the streets of Markarth. And I didn't see him go on either route out of the city. Either of the main roads. Duak!
Other prisoners get suspicious when we talk to each other, so keep it down.
Why would they be suspicious?
I'm a Forsworn. One of our
Everybody else is a Forsworn too.
Would have been fine dying for the Reach with my kinsmen, but the Silver Bloods want their ore mine, so they threw me in here.
How long have you been in here?
Year 7, I think. Surprised I haven't cut my own throat out by now, but something keeps me going.
Okay. Okay. Well, it looks like there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 people in Sidna mine, something like that. How did they get... Oh, 7. How did they get any work done? Suspected spy.
What do you need?
I was wondering about who you are. You're a suspected spy.
Good morning.
Good morning. Interesting. Suspected spy for the Forsworn?
What do you need?
Yeah. He's not really sure. Okay, giant orc with gauntlets on. Borkle the Beast. Why don't I talk to you first?
What are you
Uraken.
in for,
Urison?
Newblood?
I think you're supposed to sound tough. Killing a guy who has
Violent
questions.
one, huh? Best keep that to yourself, Newblood. Others find out, they'll consider that a challenge.
No. See, they're not supposed to consider
My
that
advice?
a challenge.
Serve your time at the pickaxe and get out.
Okay.
You don't want to end up getting a shiv in the guts over a bottle of skooma.
I'm looking for a guy named Madanach. Madanach.
If you're asking, that means you're the new lifer. Tough luck.
Lifer. Wait. I should have asked the warden about my sentence. Wait, what?
I'm afraid. Not without getting past Borkle the Beast.
Oh,
and you
and
don't want to talk to Borkle the Beast.
why don't I want to talk to Borkle the Beast?
Madanach's guard. Big, even for an orc. Heard he ripped a man's arm off and beat him to death with it.
Oh.
He's old-fashioned like that.
Yeah. Where are the guards through all of this?
They come in here once a week to clean out the bodies.
Oh.
Grab any ore we've mined.
So I am in
Down
oblivion.
the troublemakers. That's the only time when we get food, too. And if there's not enough ore mined up, we don't get any.
They clear out the bodies and give, you know, there's only like 7 of us down here. How much ore do we possibly... Shiv! I need a knife.
Easy to hide.
I know what a
I mean,
shiv
sure,
is,
you
or
just
I'm not an
put a
idiot.
pickaxe into someone's face, but people tend to see that coming. Got
Well,
a problem with a prisoner?
I guess I'm not that
Get
sneaky
him.
anyway.
Here Grisvar has a spare, if you could get him to part with it.
Grisvar, the Unlucky. Okay, I'll go talk to him again. What are you in for, by the way?
A Nord nobleman I served was stabbed in the night. Wasn't
Shame.
me, but I knew I'd be blamed.
Oh.
So I ran, joined the Forsworn, started killing. got
You're a Forsworn too.
here
Why did you join the Forsworn?
because life was better under the old ways.
What, dressed up like a
Lords
deer?
and their laws. One day the Forsworn will paint the walls of Markarth in your kinsman's blood. Best you not be there on that day, Nord.
I think they already tried that, and Ulfric Stormcloak beat you
Oh,
down
okay.
and put your leader in jail. Okay, so I guess I go and talk to Grisvar about the shiv, yeah? Honestly, you can't really expect the Forsworn to be better if they're ruling. What they do to the people they really like is rip out their heart and replace it with a magical item. I mean, to me, it doesn't sound good. But that's if you're lucky. The rest of the time, they just yell. I don't like the Forsworn. Grisvar,
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem.
you mentioned
Threw
that.
me in here.
Yeah, thieving. Now you're talking to yourself. I need a shiv.
Ah, you want protection?
I do.
I can get you what you need.
Excellent.
Maybe you could do something for me first. Duak has a bottle of skooma. Finest
Duak,
distilled moon
okay.
sugar.
No, I no skooma.
Just thinking about it.
Okay. Brother's got the shakes. I'll get it for you.
Friend, don't worry. I'll have that ship ready for you.
Excellent.
All right then.
You know, you've got one right there. But I'm not here to make enemies. I don't think. Except for the one. I just want to kill Madanach and leave. Now, I guess the Skjarn is just not on my side of the prison. Which is... Well, to tell you the truth, I came down here half expecting to find him, and now that he's not here, I feel rather foolish. I've sent myself to the most notorious prison in Skyrim. And half my objectives are foiled already.
Other
Duak!
prisoners get suspicious when we talk to each other, so keep it down.
Why are they suspicious? I hear you have skooma. Are you selling it?
You give me one more look, and I cut you open. That skooma's mine.
Wait, you don't sell it. So why is everybody suspicious? I need some badly.
Skooma addict. Get lost.
I'm not even a skooma addict. You've got the skooma. Hand it over.
That's it. Never should have come here.
He's like seeing things. He's delirious. Oh, He's not much of a fighter. Really?
Somebody help!
A fight.
Okay. You quit?
Damn addicts always stealing from me.
Are your eyes sealed shut? What the hell? Give me that skooma, or I'll hit you again.
Here, I hope you
Oh, they
choke
weren't-
on it.
Okay. You were just like closing your eyes, afraid? Really? That's how you do things in wherever you're from? Milk drinker. Okay. Now I can get my shiv on. Unlucky one. No. Not you.
right, then.
What are you in for? You're in for...
I'm innocent. The Nords framed me. I was nowhere near that murder weapon.
Alright, tell me the rest of the story.
Guards say I murdered someone.
Like me,
I was just
yeah?
sleeping off some meat in my aunt's house. That didn't stop them from arresting me.
Yeah, I
didn't even
believe
know who
you.
They said I killed.
I totally believe you, Advan. Alright, you must be the guy with the shiv.
I got locked up one too many times.
I know,
Now
you
I
told
live
me.
for life. Here's your
Skooma.
shiv. Promise you won't ever use it on me, okay?
Okay, I mean, there's like 7 people down here, so don't get in my way. Which should be easy. Shiv! I have a shiv! 22 damage. You know, the pickaxe does 36 damage. Right. Honestly, like, I think I'd rather just use a pickaxe. Okay, well, whatever. I'm sure it's intimidating to see a guy come at you with a shiv. Borko, I understand that you're guarding this gateway.
The new meat. So soft. Tender. What was it like killing your first one, huh?
Exciting. I felt the rush of blood and smiled.
A true killer like
I'm trying to be fierce, remember.
The gods put us here to fill their halls with souls.
Oh, you've, like,
Fulfilling
really
my
taken this to heart. Okay, I need to see Madanach.
You want to talk to the king in rags?
I do.
Fine. But first you gotta pay the toll.
What's the
How
toll?
about you get me a shiv? Not that I need one, but it's nice to have one in case I need to do some shaving.
Actually, did you know that you can do more damage with a pickaxe? Here, take the shiv.
Alright, head
It's
on
fine.
in. But don't try anything in there. Madanach is smarter than you think.
Is he? What are you in here for? You're not so bad.
Murder,
Oh.
banditry, assault, theft,
Oh.
and lollygagging.
Yeah, I figured lollygagging was on that list. How long have you been in here?
Guards brought me in about 12 years ago.
12 years ago.
Was
Do you have a
running
life
good
sentence
group of
too?
bandits up until then.
Got it.
But these forsworn, they're nothing like the men I cobbled together. They're real killers.
You know, I like you. You're the only person I've met down here besides the thief who's not a Forsworn.
Until next time.
Until next time. Okay, I think we can be friendly, yeah?
You serve your time by digging, so dig.
You dig. Look, nobody here is digging. Don't even worry about it. Digging is highly overrated. Now, I face the king in rags. So, when I first came to Skyrim, I was robbed by Forsworn, and I've since seen an awful lot of blood. I moved to Markarth, where I met Eltris and investigated the Forsworn conspiracy, and I took up bounties against the Forsworn given to me by the Jarl and his steward. And I've come to understand the grip of fear the Forsworn are holding the Reach in. Everything has led me to this point, to Sidna Mine, and to now. It's the king in rags. Madanach, you may recognize me. Madanach. I'm gonna eat your honey nut treat. I'm gonna eat it right in front of you. Oh, I could have a bit more. How about a little wine? Oh, it's delicious wine, Madanach. I feel better already. My thirst has been quenched. Madanach, look at me!
Well, well, look at you. Your kinsmen have turned you into an animal, Nord. A wild beast caged up and left to go mad. So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed?
You have a lot to answer for.
Do I? What about you? What right did you have to meddle in my affairs? Kill my people?
You
Was
robbed
it worth
me.
It? Your truth? You're
It wasn't
one
really
of
the
us
truth,
now,
it's just
see?
that...
A slave. The boot of your kinsman stepping on your throat. Maybe if you understood that, I could help you.
Oh wait, you're saying they did that because they're Nords? Or that I should blame Nords for doing that? I don't really need or want your help.
So many say that, at first, until they realize the truth.
What is the truth?
Change your mind, speak to Bragg, tell him I sent you. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of Markarth is.
Tell me about the Forsworn. Why do you lead them?
This was our land. We were here first. Then the Nords came and put chains on us.
That was like
forbid us
1,000
from
years
worshiping
ago.
Our gods.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Some of us refused to bow. We knew the old ways would lead us back to having a kingdom of our own.
Yeah, and you can dress as deer
That
and
is who
hang out
we
with hag
are.
ravens.
The Forsworn. Criminals in our own lands, and we will cut a bloody hole into the Reach until we are free.
And then Ulfric will come and strike you down once again. I want to know about Thonar.
I had Markarth. My men and I drove the Nords out. We had won. So we thought. Retribution was swift.
Yes.
I was captured,
Stormcloak.
quickly tried, and sentenced to death. But my execution never came.
And Thonar pardoned you.
Thonar's Silverblood stopped it.
Right, right.
He wanted the Forsworn at his call, that I would point their rage at his enemies and spare his allies. And I have. Humiliating at first, but I knew he would let his guard down eventually.
And
He
you've
would
been
come
biding
to
your
trust
time.
I was under control.
Right, and then, as soon as I came around asking questions,
Our
you made a
vengeance
move.
will come.
You know what? I am going to talk to Bragg. But then I'm going to come back and I'm going to kill you. Bragg. I still do not quite understand why the Forsworn do what they do. The Reach was taken from them 1,000 years ago, and they slowly made their way back. Ulfric put them down, and since then they've been operating on guerrilla tactics. But it's hopeless, and their way of life is so barbaric. I don't know why
reach for
anybody
a
would want
ship
it.
around me, or we'll both regret it.
So you wouldn't tell me your story before, but Madanach wants you to now.
My story, huh? Everyone in Sidna Mine has a tale.
I know, I've
Hear
talked about
yours
everyone.
first. When was the first time you felt chains around your wrists?
Oh, I was about 11.
Then you know the hard looks as judgment gets set upon you. The sneers of people who never had to face sentence.
I do know that.
Do you have any family? Anyone waiting for you on the outside?
Well, I have a dog.
I had a daughter once. She'd be 23 this year. Married to some hot-headed silver worker, or maybe on her own, learning the herb trade.
You know, I noticed that a lot of
Nords didn't
spinsters
care
do
who
take up
was
alchemy.
and who wasn't involved in the Forsworn uprising. I had spoken to Madanach once. That was enough. But my little Aethra didn't want to see her papa leave her. She pleaded to the Jarl to take her instead.
Oh
And after
no.
they made me watch as her head rolled off the block,
Oh
they
no.
threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear what happened to you.
My daughter is the one who needs your pity. I'm just a poor Forsworn whose only regret is not killing more Nords before I was locked up.
It's not the Nords, it's these crazy people who run the Reach. Do you think your story justifies the... I'm going to put in racist murders the Forsworn have committed? Because You're set against, like, Nords. And,
I'm not Madanach. I was never a leader of the
it's
Forsworn.
Madanach. It's Madanach, actually.
The only anger I can justify is my own. But every family in the Reach has a story like mine. There are no innocent onlookers in this struggle, just the guilty and the dead.
And we're both the guilty, aren't we? Thank you, Brig.
Till next time.
If there is one. Alright, so the situation basically is that the administration of the Reach is criminal. It's ruthless. The Jarl is ruthless and brutal. And he succeeded in creating or inciting the Forsworn Rebellion. Who are you a spy for? Is it the Forsworn, or?
What do you need?
You sound a little Russian. You know that?
I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.
Oh, God. Right, so, the Jarl here, and that steward, who will never pay me my bounties, they are to blame for a lot of suffering. But then the Forsworn came along, and I think they have a totally misguided response to it, and that it has a lot to do with, like, a racist hatred of Nords at this point, when, honestly, it's just the people around here. Anyways, I've talked to Brig, and I think I've come to a third solution. If we Nords can join to take out the corrupt Jarl of Markarth and his Thalmor allies, then the Forsworn will no longer have the same cause to fight, and our land can begin to heal. I'm going to talk to a man in Windhelm about that. And since killing the Jarl isn't possible right now, we'll start with Madanach!
Never should have come here.
The King in Rags is dead.